Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning. It's been a good long while since I've done anything on this channel, but we are returning once again, and we are going to be taking a look at a brand new game which just entered early access on Wednesday. If you're watching this on Twitch, that's today. If you're watching this on YouTube, that's yesterday. The game is called All Quiet in the Trenches. Obviously the title making sort of a homage to All Quiet on the Western Front, I'm assuming. And it is being developed by Totally Not Aliens. That's the name of the developer. This is a game that is in early access, just entered early access, so it's not complete yet, and bills itself as a sort of RPG in World War I. I think it's sort of a story-driven, it's not like a first-person shooter type deal, but it's very much sort of trying to tell a narrative arc of soldiers in the trenches. And that's about all I know. This is very much going to be a first look at this game. I haven't played it at all until now, so why don't we go ahead and jump in. All right, so first option we get is the game automatically saves at the start of each level. Decide whether only a single save game should exist or whether the game should create a new save game for each level. Recommend activating the tutorial for first time game. Okay, we will do that. We'll do single game. I'm assuming if you do multiple, you can like do multiple different storylines or something, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, bicycles. They are a thing. Okay. Getting dizzy. We're in some basic looking trenches. These are 1916 type trenches, not 1918 for sure. Okay. Monday, March 1st, 1915. I could still hardly believe that a few days ago back home I had been appointed Unteroffizier in charge of this handful of men. And here they were, sneaking through the trenches behind me, not 100 meters from the enemy positions with heavy packs and dwindling strength. Karmensky, a smaller than his comrades, seemed pensive but alert. Alfred Lotze, badly shaven, had so far mainly caught my attention through his cynical remarks. Wolfgang Kohn appeared euphoric and full of energy despite the long march. Casper Pedersen was slightly stocky and was painting under his heavy pack. Exhausted, we finally found the dugout of Lieutenant von Karlsbruck, to whom we had been assigned. "There you are, Herr Unteroffizier," he greeted me. "You seem to have taken your time. Surely you're fit enough to start work straight away." The lieutenant's condescending gaze swept over my men and then rested appraisingly on me. All right, so multiple choices here. I can say yes, Herr Lieutenant, or my men are tired. We just showed up. I'm not going to complain about my men being tired. I mean, we just got here, right? We snuck through the trenches. Whatever. I confirmed, regardless of how I addressed our situation, this was not the time to make a bad first impression on my superior. Okay, so multiple choice, kind of like a visual novel type deal, I guess. Multiple choices. Some of my men looked worried, but Lieutenant von Karlsbruck nodded in satisfaction. My adjunct will show you. I don't know that a lieutenant has an adjunct, but okay. We'll show you his sleeping quarters. Afterwards, report to me for duties. As my soldier on my back, obviously some of the men resented my lack of concern for their needs. Okay, whatever. We're a butter bar, or I'm not even a. What's an Unterofficer? A sub? Is that like a sub lieutenant? I don't know the German rank structure. Without so much as another glance at me, Lieutenant von Karlsbruck turned back to his documents. Okay. All right. So hold the left mouse button to rotate the camera around. Gotcha. Click on a location and jump to it. Wait, click on an icon, location icon, to jump to it. Okay. Button at the bottom right leads through all the interactions required for this turn and ends the turn. Gotcha. Pretty simple. So click on this exclamation part. It brings me to this guy. We only have the rations that we took with us. When are we supposed to get something to eat around here? Okay. Do I have a choice? Like, it's just leave, right? There's no choice here. The current circumstances are indicated by attribute icons such as weather or resources. Where is that? Over here on the left. Icon shows you your prestige with your superiors on the left and the mood of your soldiers on the right. Okay. Interesting. And the incidents of a turn often change the values of your soldiers. Gotcha, over here. So you can see here on the right, we've got rations for the day added. Changed to good mood from abysmal mood, I guess. Change to relation respectful. Contemptuous. Optimistic. Okay, so these are the different soldiers who those traits all popped up for. Risk of injury. There's no rest in the trenches, but at least you have sometimes just... Okay, so we're in reserve. Is there anything else I should be doing, or do I just hit the end turn button? I don't see... Oh, what's this? Headquarters. Lieutenant von Karsbrook! You're just in time. I've assigned your group to Night Watch. Assign a few men to it. I suggest you send the rest to Supply Depot. There you'll get provisions for the next few days. From now on, managing your group's food supply will be your responsibility alone. Okay. Assign a project to soldiers by dragging their portrait onto the project. So we've got Night Watch and we've got Reserve over here on the left. We've also got the option to fetch rations. So Night Watch requires 2 soldiers. And then fetch rations is up to us. Okay. So we've got Kohn, Menke, Lutz, and Peterson. Morale is very high for Kohn. He is optimistic, physically fit, although he is tired. Are they all tired? Yeah, all right, well, they're all tired. He's got the best morale, and he's physically fit. So we're going to send him to the Night Watch. We have to put at least 2. It's exhausting. Hopefully nobody falls asleep. Other options, he is attentive and dexterous. That's Menke. Strong and tired. He's clumsy. Trained in shooting. Okay, so he's a good shot. All right, so he's respectful of me. So I'm going to take Menke because he's respectful and he's also apparently attentive. So that seems like a good trait for someone on the Night Watch. Meanwhile, we can assign as many characters as we want to fetch rations for the command. Trips can be dangerous, really? Okay. Probably not someone who's clumsy to go fetch rations then. So I guess we will send Lutzi. And then we'll leave Peterson in reserve, I suppose. Okay, so again, this is sort of an RPG type deal. Rations for a day. Is there anything else I should be... Oh wait, what's this? Dugout. Oh, I guess that's just... We're already over here. Okay. So there's the headquarters. There's the dugout. It doesn't look like I have an exclamation point, so I think it's just time to go to the next turn. I don't know if I want to send, like, if I put 2... I'm a little nervous about bringing someone who's clumsy on fetching rations. Risk of injury is, there's 2 band-aids, so it's a higher risk of injury. And exhausting, so I'm just going to let Peterson rest. The icon below the project explains the effect of completing it. If you hover over the icon, you'll learn more about it. Okay. So I don't think I have to do anything. I think I just end the turn and then the stuff that I've selected automatically will happen. I guess so, Duke. All right, so let's see what happens here. Rations for 2 days. Okay. Did anything happen on that night watch? No? Nothing? Gather your shovels and men. You have to rebuild it as soon as possible. All right, communications trench. Okay. Do I have... Nothing ever happened since the title of the game. I doubt that. All right. Okay, so your characters have different note sheets. We're so close to the enemy, and yet we're just waiting. Sooner or later, we'll have to fight. I have to say I'd prefer sooner. I'm not made for waiting around like this. Okay, so you want to, like, do stuff? It says you're strained. I need to assign 3 people to maintain the trenches. Dialogue. What about him? What's Colton seen? He said the exact same thing as the previous guy. Hello there. What's up? I have no dialogue options with him. Okay. All right, so you're tired. Maintain the trenches. You're tired. Maintain the trenches. Strained, and you are tired. Peterson didn't do anything yesterday, so he can just chill. And I think we have rations for 2 days, so we'll let him rest, I guess. Is this outside Fredericksburg? No, not that I'm aware of. Okay, let's see what happens. A few hours ago, the roar of artillery began. At first, it was quiet and the rumble and thunder distant, but recently it's become steadily louder and more threatening. Suddenly, there was a thud, and not 10 meters from the hiding spot where my men were huddled, an artillery shell shredded the dugout of our neighboring troop. Pieces of wood and metal flew for meters, and smoke obscured the view. The noise was deafening for a few seconds and then died away as quickly as it had come. An almost eerie, silent gasp of shock passed, and then my men and I jumped up, pushed aside broken beams, and searched for our buried comrades. We found 2, for whom all help came too late. A third, however, we could still hear panting. He was lying with his upper body trapped under the fallen beams. His face was distorted in pain, and he was barely conscious. My men stood around him forlorn and looked over to me for help. Colton said pleadingly, "Herr Unteroffizier, we must try to help him." Together we lifted the beam from his chest and now saw the full extent of the damage. His chest looked crushed and his hip strangely twisted. A long splinter protruded from his abdomen and his shirt was soaked in blood. Mensky shook his head. He's beyond help. A mercy killing will save him and us both misery. Ah! Wait, what? Dude's crushed and they're just like, kill him. Just kill him. So no, we'll get him a stretcher. I'm not just gonna give up on get a stretcher. First, I want to get him out of this wreckage and then decide whether it exposes my men to danger of carrying him to the military hospital. Okay. Okay, so we have the option to send him, take him to the hospital. It would take 2 people to do that. What's Mensky say? We hardly have anything left to eat. Someone urgently needs to get supplies from the camp, otherwise we won't have anything by tomorrow. Okay. Mensky, do you want to do that? Go fetch rations, buddy. Tired. So 2 out of 3 of these fatigue icons appear to be strained. 1 out of 3 appears to be tired. No one has anything to say. Colin is my best soldier. We'll send him to take the wounded, and he'll go with Peterson, I think. We have volleys are exchanged regularly. Okay. You can also go fetch rations. Defend position. All right, what's this? What's headquarters say? The artillery must have destroyed one of the telephone lines and struck one of you. Oh my God, no. I don't have enough men to do all of this. All right, one of the fetch rations dudes, you can go deliver messages, I guess. Why do I keep giving myself more things to do? Rebuild the emplacements. I have 4 guys. I could send the guy doing entrenchments over here. Although I don't know. It doesn't say that it'll fail if it's not done this turn. So actually we can, I think we can leave this one. So let's do that, because this will fail if it's not done this turn. So the deliver messages and the take wounded to the hospital will both fail if they're not done this turn. It says defend position, but there's no option to defend the position. So I don't know if someone needs to be in reserve. That's not clear to me. So I guess we'll just see what happens. Okay. So we took the guy to the hospital, I guess. We did it, Herr Unteroffizier. We got the wounded man to the field hospital. The doctor says he'll survive his wounds. Okay, cool. So there you go. I'm glad we didn't mercy kill the guy. Also, it apparently improves people's morale and their moods. So, you know, probably good idea not to just let him die. Colin, meanwhile, my best soldier. He's totally gonna get killed. I'm using him in every single scenario where it's like, I don't know, what should we do? You're skilled, so we'll move you here. And then we have, what is this? Under artillery fire, even the bunker's creaking. So I'm guessing this is a pretty heavy bombardment. Send these guys to go fetch rations while we can. now what? Now what happens? For the past day, the men and I have been sitting tightly packed in our bunker while the French artillery rained down salvo after salvo of death and destruction on us. During the hard work of our first days in the trenches, I hardly had found a quiet minute to have a personal conversation with my men. So now that we're sitting next to me, tense and still mostly strangers, I fervently hoped that they would survive the shelling unscathed. The silence between us was in sharp contrast to the constant droning outside. When after hours the firing suddenly stopped, a sigh of relief went through the ranks of some of the young soldiers. However, that was the moment when the veterans of the other troops tensed up and began to load their rifles. A cacophony of whistles snapped us out of our stupor as well. The French were attacking. With God for Kaiser and Vaterland! Stay together, people! Yeah, we're not going to be that dude. I know, different war, obviously, but we're not going to be that, like, true believer. Like in the movie Das Boat, that, like, true believer dude. We're not going to be him. We're going to be... stick together, people. Together, we halted and mentally prepared ourselves for the upcoming battle. They're coming! Okay. So... I guess I just wait. Or no, I click this button here. To the next level! I guess this means we're going to fight the battle. Field kitchen, yeah, okay. Okay, so now we are on to the battle phase, I guess. Look at all those boys in blue. The enemy has superior numbers. We may soon have to retreat from these trenches. You and your greenhorns are to collect and evacuate all the ammunition you can find. If we lose this trench, at least we won't lose our equipment. What? In battle, you lead your soldiers as a troop. However, you can also give them orders individually unless they have been separated from the troop. Pay attention to your allied and enemy troops and adjust your tactics accordingly. Okay. So do I search alcove? Home. Search the hideout. Okay. I don't fully understand what I'm supposed to do here. French troop. It's like, is there a... What's this? Okay. Those are German troops. So my objective is to collect ammunition, which I guess I'm doing here. So my troops aren't actually fighting, they're just hanging out, I guess. Okay, so that doesn't sound great. What is all this? Retreat, retreat. I didn't find any ammunition, but I did find some bandages. I didn't find any ammunition, but I did find some bandages. That was pretty close. The shot hit right next to me. Okay. Okay, so I can tell these guys to, like, actually do things. One of these is a good shot, right? Yeah, he is. right. So I think I sent my boys over here to this advanced position. Maybe they can help defend from here. I don't really know what I'm doing. So these are all just retreat options, right? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them here. This is not, it just says collect ammunition, but from where? There doesn't seem to be anywhere else to collect ammunition from. Unless I'm supposed to move them around the trenches here, and I guess this looks like maybe there's a little icon here. So I guess we can move them back here because it's got the little icon here. So they'll pull back here. No, I don't really have the option to like tell them to throw individual things. I just think I have to move them from point to point in the trenches. I think. So we'll have, you know, one of these guys search these crates. General suppression. Okay. So these guys are coming over the trench, I guess. That's what it looks like. Not entirely sure. Whoa! That shell almost dropped right on top of us. Okay, they're gonna overrun you guys over here. Heads down artillery. Yes, I understand there's artillery. There's French over there. All right. They're converging on our position by the looks of it. Everything hurts. I can't. Is anybody wounded? I didn't think anyone was actually wounded. Light stress. Okay. Did I leave someone behind? There's only 3 guys here. Oh God. Okay, so I guess I left one of my guys behind. Keep up. All right. So this is still kind of like tutorial-ish. Retreat to the next defensive retreat across the creek this way. Provide covering fire. Throw hand grenade. Okay. Does anybody actually have that trait? Maybe Lunz? Okay, is anyone gonna... Who's throwing the grenade again? Okay. Someone's lightly wounded. Peterson's lightly wounded. Okay. It's only a flesh wound! Glad you're able to find some ammunition. Alright, let's... get out of here, boys. Retreat across the creek. Move, move, move. Yeah, well, I think, again, the separation earlier was probably scripted, but this is kind of a, I believe, a tutorial mode at the moment for the battle. I'm assuming, anyway. Your wound has gotten worse. I don't know how much longer I can hold out. All right, Colin, you search the crates, and our orders are to retreat across the creek, right? I think the little ribbon icons are what we're supposed to be doing. Someone's screaming. That doesn't sound good. Return to the troop. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have left Colin behind. There's a dead body there. Suppress French troop 2. All right, everybody, suppress that French troop. My other guy's coming back. God. He's still working on coming back? Oh my God. Artillery all over the place. All right, you search the corpse. The guys provide cover for the guy who's coming back. We're in basically the open as we're getting shelled. Whatever you do, don't let Joe Flacco throw the grenade. Hey, he might do okay. He might also die, you know? You were able to find some ammo. Good job. Good job, I guess. Where are we going again? Retreating across the creek? It seems like this direction would have more cover. But I guess you can provide some cover fire for the troop that's retreating, right? You know, you go back here. I guess go back that way. I'm gonna get my troops all cut off. I'm leaving 3 to provide cover fire while the 1 retreats. But I guess they all retreat. So we're across the creek. Task failed. Collect ammunition and equipment. Okay, well, sorry about that. At least I got my boys across the creek. I did find some ammo. Okay, so I guess that's the end of the battle. It's kind of a strange... I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I don't... That was a weird battle. Especially for the tutorial, I think it could use a little more guidance on the fight. But... explosions and gunshots and screams still echo in my ears. We had only been fighting for a few minutes, and yet it felt as years had passed since this morning. And everyday life back home was a lifetime away. To be in camp now, safely far behind the front, was surreal. The light-hearted chirping of the birds almost drowned out the dull rumble at the front and cries of pain from the field hospital where we had taken Menke. My people lay down exhausted on the grass, surrounded by the box of ammunitions and equipment we had saved. Dirty and bloodied, some still pale and trembling. But soon the angry voice of the lieutenant in the distance abruptly broke the supposed peace. Hey, Lieutenant. I greeted him uncertainly. He looked down contemptuously at my people, most of whom were still sitting or laying on the ground. Looking at the meager ammunition supplies obviously only served to make the impression worse. Ludicrous performance, Herr Unteroffizier. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Lieutenant. You didn't give very good directions. Our troops are in the best position for a counterattack, but no, the reserve was too cowardly to take advantage of this unique opportunity we had prepared for them. Okay. You ordered me to leave the trench, asshole. I don't expect you to retreat, I expect you to die. There was no holding the line, Lieutenant. The attack was too strong. Okay. Okay, Glory Hound, you just want to be promoted, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know exactly quite. So, Mansky's at the field hospital, and these other guys are ordered to set up the camp. Gotcha. Nurse Elizabeth. Dialogues are an important element of the game. Okay. I'm Sister Elizabeth Ritter. I organize our small field hospital here. Don't worry, Menke's doing pretty well. He'll soon recover from his wound. I'm honestly glad you were overwhelmed so quickly. The shorter the skirmish, the fewer dead and wounded. So defeat is good? Reprimand. As far as I'm concerned, yes. The lieutenant can throw a fit about losing the trench line all he wants, but I'm content with not being overburdened and nobody dying under my care, just because we don't have enough time for proper treatment. There are some people in this camp who believe that war will be decided right here. Complete nonsense. They want fame and glory. As a nurse, I know there is only agony and death to be won here. Well, always get on the good side of the doctors, I say. Don't worry, Herr Unteroffizier. It looks worse than it is. Thank you for visiting me. I'm from Cologne, a well-off family. Can I return to my comrades now? My comrades are my family. Okay. Field kitchen. Hey, field cook, what do you think? Zelensky! I'm afraid I can't cook anything for you right now. Okay. Look at that. It's Herr Unteroffizier. What's the occasion to yet again waste my time? Excuse me? What did I do wrong? You're an insolent bastard for one. You're from Hanover. 4 children and hope my wife can keep them well fed. Okay. Peterson's from Sveslig. I have a family, yes. Okay. Well, what about you, Coln? You want to be nice to me? Upper Silesia. Law-abiding and hard-working. We run a tannery. Okay. Who wants to talk to me? You're the new group. You allocate some supplies to your group immediately. They should last you until the next shipment. Okay. Few weeks. Yeah, I'll give you more people if you give me a favor. The lieutenant does not like special requests. Fuck the lieutenant. Give me better food. Okay, so pick up food, unload carts. Go unload the carts. Peterson, pick up food. Lots, you can set up the camp. I don't really know, like, is one enough? I don't know. Yay! Double rations. Okay. Lieutenant interrupt. Okay, so when I saw the soldier Alfred Lotz at the camp, he was inspecting us. His assigned rifle was great interest, almost as if he was memorizing the design. Okay. What's a good-natured joke? Do you think the war will be over soon? Of course, God is on our side. Are you in a hurry? I was actually planning something else when the war broke out. Besides, I have 4 children. I want to go back to them. Do you think it'll be much longer before you can do that? I don't want to lie to you, dude. I don't think the war will be over that soon. We just got here. Probably hurt his morale, but maybe increased his trust for me? I don't know. Very low prestige with my superiors, but good mood with my non-superiors, I guess. Any update in the field hospital? Still recovering? Okay, doesn't look like there's anything to say there. Who wants to talk to me? Okay. Leipzig, gotcha. Not really a small town per se, but... And a teacher. Okay, well... Someone else wants to talk to me? Okay, give me more work. I don't know what you want me to do. Help with digging trenches. Colin, you're my resident. Good morale and shum whatever. You two can help with digging trenches and you two can keep setting up the camp. Okay. You're a village elder. You want me to patrol the village? Okay. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Do I need two people to really patrol the village? I don't know. Why did I offer to fill the frickin' trenches? All right, we'll wait on the camp. Hopefully volunteering to do the other stuff will make me popular. Didn't really seem to change much. Negative events added. Okay. Sure. What's Colin want? Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you're happy that you're eating more. You've been released from the hospital. Welcome back. You can have more rations. Nurse Elizabeth. You need your help with in the hospital. What do you need help with? Okay. New offensives coming. We're gonna need more gravestones or whatever. Sure. Of course we'll help you out. I don't have any other jobs for my soldiers today, so... Okay. Is there anything else I need to do? Field under can't keep up with demands. Guard duty. Okay. Colin, you can do guard duty. Enki, you just got back, so you're on laundry duty. Let's you join the guard duty. Peterson dig graves. Okay. So I'm getting assigned more stuff. And I don't have the manpower to do all the stuff I'm being assigned. Okay. You got your wits about you. I like that. Keep it up. If I don't get relieved by my officer for not following all the damn things he wants me to do. Your cannons have been thundering day and night, and the villagers are scared. Okay. Yeah, but we already knew the offensive was underway, right? I have no idea. I'm not about to spill military secrets. Until the major decides it's been enough. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not going to give military secrets to my other folks. Who the hell's Fram? Did I get another soldier? Vienna? Okay. You are a family man. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Do we still have double rations? I don't know that we do. Standard rations? So that'll probably lower morale, but morale's excellent right now for my boys, so. Unload carts, pest control, set up camp, laundry duty. What are the other? I really probably shouldn't accept every request. Okay, so let's assign these folks. We have pest control. Prevents loss of food. It is exhausting. Is anybody ever well rested? You're a big eater. Okay. Was it Mensky who wanted to go to the pub? No one's going to the pub. One person's unloading carts. The other guys are on pest control, taking stock. laundry duty. Sorry, boys. Peterson caught my eye at dinner. He was staring listlessly in the stew, kept peering into the other bowls. Wasn't enough for you. Mere portion was very true. Leave the man alone. Okay. For that kind of thing, talk to me in the future. We have to carefully manage our supplies. That was a wasted effort. You're a Dane. Oh boy. I guess they have more meat. Okay, now what? Oh man, is the stream dropping? What the hell's going on? Anyway. That is how you properly represent the fatherland. Okay. Oh my goodness, all these events that just pop up on me. Okay. I'll look into it, Con. Okay. So, looks like my very low prestige went up a little bit. Generally, the boys still have good moods. But yeah, so this is, All Quiet in the Trenches. Game that just entered early access and is made by Totally Not Aliens, I think was the developer. We are going to wrap this up here today. We're having some issues on Twitch with the buffering. We've been going about an hour, but I will try to return soon. I do want to thank everybody for coming out, for watching the video. Thanks for the continued support. And until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying once again, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, I'm out.